Okay, in this episode of the No Money Real Estate Podcast, I'm actually going to help my competitors right after this.
Hey, my name's Ken Dunn, and I'm a real estate investor. I want to welcome you to the No Money Real Estate Podcast. On this show, I'm going to interview elite level real estate investors from all over North America, and I'm going to help you to see one thing that all successful real estate investors have in common. They built their portfolios without using a dime of their own money. I've got a portfolio of $300 million in real estate. That includes resorts, apartment buildings, commercial buildings, and I built the entire portfolio without using a dime of my own money. Real estate is a business that anybody can get into, but the strategies that those tight real estate investors use to build massive portfolios have been kept secret for decades. Now, because of this show, I'm going to reveal them to you. So let's get started.
Hey, listen, I know that there are thousands of short-term rental owners that are following me and subscribe to my YouTube channel because I openly share information about what's working for me in our short-term rentals. And today I'm at, I don't want to call it the flagship because it's our newest property, but every time I open a new short-term rental cottage property, I'm looking at everything that I've done in the past and what's worked and what hasn't worked, and I'm testing through what we're doing here. And let me just turn the camera and I'll show you what we've got here. So this is the Fernwoods Escape. And the Fernwoods Escape, you can see the ferns, is in the woods. It's deep in the woods. You got to come down that road for probably 10 minutes through the deep woods. And I put that whole road in to get here. And that's, of course, my truck to get down here. But check out what it is. It's a couple's retreat. I won't take you inside right now because I want to just focus on some details of this with you. But this is a tiny home. And it's got a living area there, so that doubles, that's a day bed. You can sleep on it at night. It's got a cable TV there. It's very, very luxurious, this property. And of course, that's the kitchen. That's the kitchen table, and the bed is way up there. And I'll see if you can see into the bathroom from here. So inside of there is a shower that's a steam shower and a bidet and everything. It's freaking unbelievable, but look at this view. It just rained here, so everything is incredibly green. It's unbelievable. And right now, as I'm recording this video, it's 8 o'clock at night, so we're getting close to sunset. So the way the light is setting against the fresh greens, it's unbelievable. Listen, I got to tell you this. So right now we have 11 short-term rentals on Airbnb, all of our properties. And I will prove this to you. If you're a short-term rental owner and you don't believe this, I will prove this to you. I will book a private Zoom call with you and I'll open up my account and I'll show you this. All of our properties are booked at 95% occupancy year-round. And most short-term rental owners don't believe me on this, but you can reach out to Airbnb and ask them. They'll tell you. Why is that happening? I believe it's because of this. This is the mini Nordic spa. Hot tub, cold plunge, and sauna. And it's beautiful, right? It's made of cedar. This is BC red cedar. The sauna is unbelievable. It operates year round, but this is the best time of the year to be here. If you want to come down here, you can see this. We're not quite finished with the property. We're putting a pergola in here, and we've got 2 grass areas for picnics. And we have all the picnic blankets here when you come out here. So you bring the food. We have picnic baskets here, and we have picnic blankets. You can come out and have a picnic on the lawn, here or here. And then, of course, you can see the fire pit as we come over here, walk up the walkway. Just ignore that beer, that Sapporo. That's a little habit that I have. Probably not the best habit, but it's wonderful. If you're thinking about getting into short-term, or if you're in short-term rentals already and you're not happy with occupancy, here's the number one piece of advice I have for you. You have to turn your address into an experience. You have to turn your destination into an experience. When you're competing against thousands of properties on Airbnb, and people are predominantly looking for an Airbnb because they're going to an area, they're going to do the search for the address, and then they're going to look at what has the best amenities. And friends, whenever any of our addresses come up and they see what we have at our properties, hands down, we get them every time. Why? It's because of that. It's because of those mini Nordic spas for sure. But once they get here, they see that we don't just do mini Nordic spas. We do experience. We do Zen. We do revitalization of marriages. So when we design our short-term rentals, it's not about just giving people a place to stay, it's giving people a chance to rejuvenate a relationship. So look at it from up here. And I'm going to be quiet for a second because I want you to listen. Can you hear that? I mean, listen, there is significant money to be made in short-term rentals. For anybody that's interested in it, why I love short-term rentals so much, it's because I love cottages. It's where I raised my kids. When I was young and I didn't have a lot of money, we used to rent cottages and take our kids there. That was our summer vacations. And the memories I have with my kids at those cottages is more important to me than anything else that I have in my life. It's fascinating to me. And so now at this stage in my life, we own a company called Cottage Dream Vacations, and this is what we do. We do cottages. And it's just fascinating to me. I absolutely love it. And I'm so deep in the woods here that I would love to walk over here and see a deer. It's not unusual for that to happen when we're at the property. I'll tell you where I'm going right now. I'm walking into the woods. It's amazing. Look at that. So like the bottom line is, if you're a short-term rental owner, you don't have to blow the bank to turn your property into a destination, into an experience. You don't have to blow the bank to do that. And I'll tell you what I mean by that. That mini Nordic spa that you see right there, the hot tub, the cold plunge, the sauna, I own the company that sells these things. And so you can get that entire building with the roof and everything. It'll show up built. We build them in our factory with the sauna inside, all ready to go, all the electrical, everything in it, the hot tub and the cold plunge. And then we give you the plans for the contractor to build the deck around it. That costs $50,000, but we can get you a loan to buy it that will cost you $500 a month. And I promise you, if you put that mini Nordic spa on a property, it will literally double what you can charge for your property for your short-term rental, and it will literally take you up to 95% occupancy. I've seen it 10 times, and that's the only difference that we do in our properties that makes them work like that. But if you buy one of those mini Nordic spas from my company, if you buy that package from us, I will include in that package a 2-hour consultation where I will work with you, because I'm the designer. I designed this experience. And what I'll do is, in our 2-hour consultation, I will look at all of the favorable stats that you have in your favor with where your location is, how we can incorporate the mini Nordic spa, put that thing on the property, how we can create an experience like this for you at your property, and I'll even help you find the contractors to do it. And I'll help you arrange the funding to do it. So if you're a short-term rental owner and you're not happy with how your property is doing, and you'd like some help to change that, I'm happy to help you. If you're willing to buy that system from us and trust me to do that, and remember what I said, that'll cost you just under 50,000 Canadian dollars taxes in. So I think it's 48,000, but we can actually get you a loan to do it. But before I arrange the loan, I'll personally do the math with you, and I'll make sure, I'll do all the testing, I'll show you our properties, we have them all across Canada. I'll make sure that you'll make more money with it, and I'll prove it to you before you buy. So I'm gonna put a link in the notes of this show where you can book an appointment to talk to Zach or Eli. They're my customer service guys at that company. But tell them you saw this video and say you want to talk to me about it, and I'll sit down with you and I'll figure out the whole plan for the landscaping, just like we have here. So we have this beautiful deck up here with a couple chairs. Remember, this property will only hold 2 people. So we only put a couple chairs there. So a deck, they can sit up here. Now, the only thing we don't have here right now, because we just finished the landscaping, is we're actually gonna put a hammock in this area here that fits a couple. So they can chill out there. And then down there, we're putting a pergola way down there that's gonna have another hammock in it, and then we're done. And when people come to our property, we have the picnic blankets and a beautiful picnic basket, and they can choose this area or that area there to do their picnics in, and it's all in one area. And if they're lucky, if they're really lucky, they're actually gonna see a deer or something show up at the same time. But if you're interested in the mini Nordic spa for your property, fill out that form, talk to Zach or Eli, let them know you're interested, and let them know you want to take me up on my offer to jump on a Zoom call with you, and I'll help you figure out exactly how to turn it into an experience. And who knows, if they catch me in a good mood, I might even help you to fill it up. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this time. To all my competitors, I'm happy to help. This is big enough for all of us, and I know every property I do, I'm gonna be full, so I don't mind sharing this info with you.